Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know, I am Allie, and today's video is going to be kind of a long one, but it is going to be the best of 2020. So these are my favorite products from the year 2020. To be honest with you guys, I was debating making this video, but I decided that in light of the year that we've had, that I would spin everything into a positive and share some stuff that I loved this year. Now, I want to preface this by saying this year was not how any of us imagined it would be. So it's been an interesting year, but I've decided to just roll with the punches and share with you guys everything that I've been loving this year. So we're going to get started with makeup because I have quite a bit here. I am a bit of a makeup junkie, so it's not surprising that there is quite a lot of beauty in general. So we're going to start with makeup. So the first thing I have is a Kat Von D Lock-It primer. I do really like this primer. As you can see, it is getting low, but I do really like this primer. Same with her foundation, the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation in Light 44 Cool. I do also like this one, which is Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I do really like this one as well. And then this one I have in Porcelain. I like both foundations because they're both full coverage, which is what I prefer, is full coverage. So moving on, the only reason that I'm looking at a different foundation is because I can't get the Lock-It foundation at the Ulta, the Lock-It concealer, I should say, at the Ulta near me. And I have to have like the matching. That's just how I am. Okay, moving on to face products. I have kind of three like face products. So I have the 100% Pure Cocoa Pigmented Bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer. It is in their lightest shade. It works really well. I also have another bronzer to mention that I don't have with me. It's the Milk Makeup cream bronzer. They only have two shades, but I absolutely love their lightest shade. I also have a couple of blushes to mention. One I have with me, like two I do not. I have the 100% Pure Fruit Pigmented Blush in Mimosa. Another one that I really like, I really like this as well. Another one I really like is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in Perk. And I also really like Kylie Cosmetics in Rosy. So those are the three blushes for the year. For highlighter, again, I have a few that are not with me. But I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette that I really like. I'm late to the game with this, but I really like it. I also like Orpha Cosmetics Rodeo Drive, and I also really like ColourPop Flexitarian. Like, those are two of my favorite blushes, and highlighters, and I always have them on hand, but for some reason I don't have them now. So moving on to eyes, again, I have a couple eyes that are not with me, but I have the Fruit Pigmented Pretty Naked palette from 100% Pure that I really like as well. And I have the e.l.f. J Kissa palette. I had to include this because I love J Kissa, even though I don't use colorful eyeshadow that much, but when I do, I love this palette and I always have it on hand. I also really like the Morphe Bronzed Babe palette is one of my favorites that I don't have with me. And then there is one more that I'm trying to remember the name of right now. Oh yes, ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Sequin is one of my favorite eyeshadows as well. I don't generally wear much neutrals, so. And then I have the e.l.f. primer, Putty Eye Primer. I really like this in Rose. It's my absolute favorite primer. I love it. I absolutely highly recommend that. So then I have some lip products, and then we're going to move on to skincare and other things. So I have the 100% Pure Lip Glazes, one in Elderberry and Fig. I like them. They're like one of my favorite formulations of cruelty-free lipsticks. I really like these. I also have the Red Apple lipstick in Mabel, which is another mauve color. I have the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Cami and the Oh Snap lip liner. I also like the NYX Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. And I also like the Morphe liquid lipsticks as well, which they're not here. And then I have some tools as well because I J Kissa eyeshadow brushes. I really like these. And the Sonia Kashuk Rose Gold Total Face Brush that I got from Target. So that is the makeup bits. So moving on to skincare items that I have the 100 Roses Beautiful Day Cream in Sensitive Skin from Andalore Organics. I really like this lightweight moisturizer. I do really like this. This is one of the favorites. I'm constantly trying new beauty products. The Alba Botanica anti-pimple pads. These are a great replacement for the Claricel ones that are not cruelty free. The e.l.f. vitamin C serum. I really like this. Just really like this. Can't really say much about it. I have the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic. I absolutely love their Glow Tonic. This is my favorite chemical exfoliant besides their Rose Tonic. I really like both of these. Highly recommend both of these. A skincare item I don't have with me is the Ciate London Makeup Melter. Let the Good Times Roll by Lush is another one of my favorites. Celestial Face Moisturizer by Lush is another favorite. Face mask, I really enjoyed this year, the S2 Acne Charcoal Detoxifying Charcoal Mud Mask. In light of the mask knee that I've been having from wearing a mask and all those things, I was looking for something that was really going to help with the breakouts, and I found this guy, and I do really love mud masks to begin with, but this is really great for acne, so that is why I have been using it consistently. And I do really like that. And then moving on to body care. So I have a few body care items, not many. So the first is I have two natural deodorants to mention that I love, and I both have the Native deodorant by Sugar Cookie. This is a Sugar Cookie scent. I also have their sensitive skin. I also really like Schmidt's. I will say that Schmidt's is cheaper, so I really like that. I also have some body wash favorites, Lush and Rose Jam. Native body washes. I used up both of mine, but I do really like those. So I have kind of two lotions to mention. So I have the Avalon Organics Therapy Eczema Body Relief Cream. If you suffer from eczema like I do and needed a replacement for the First Day Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, this guy is the winner. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite. I got it in Vitacost. It works the best out of everything that I've seen that is cruelty free besides First Day Beauty Wish and Long. Next is a lotion, and this is Sympathy for the Skin by Lush. I absolutely love Lush lotions. These are going to be my go-to from now on. I do have some Bath & Body to use up, but these are going to be my go-to lotions. Absolutely love them. Next, I kind of have like a teeth one. This is not cruelty free. This is the only thing I believe in my collection that I'm going to mention that's not cruelty free. And these are the Fairy Will Teeth Whitening Delicate Whitening Strips. I got these on Amazon. I do really like them. They're for sensitive teeth. I am looking for a cruelty-free alternative to the Crest and the Fairy Will. If anyone knows of anything that doesn't involve like the thing, that'd be great. It's not a lot of money. Moving on to hair care. Again, I do have a couple hair care not mentioned. Pacifica Rosemary and Mint shampoo and conditioner are my shampoo and conditioner that I regularly use. I do need to pick that up. I don't have it with me, so that is why I don't have it with me. And I also really like the Pacifica hair masks. They're really great. Oh, I did forget to mention a scrub for body that's not with me, and that is the Ocean Sea Salt Scrub by Lush. So besides that, for hair care, I have the Pacifica Pineapple Swirl Curl Defining Cream. I absolutely love this. This is the best thing on the market for cruelty-free. That's cruelty-free for curly hair. Absolutely love it. It is pineapple scented. If you don't like anything that smells like pineapple, I don't mind. It works well. And then for hairspray, I have the Pacifica Higher Hold Vegan Collagen Hairspray. I feel like I've talked about this a million times. I absolutely love it. It's non-aerosol, which is amazing, and I just love Pacifica. And then I have one other product that is not cruelty-free, that is a hairstyling tool that I got as a gift. This is the Revlon One Step Styler. I absolutely love this. This has saved me so much time and energy doing my hair. Absolutely love it. They do have a Hot Tools one, and they do have a Dry Bar one, and they do have a Conair one, but I absolutely love this. Highly recommend it. Cannot rave about it enough. Moving on to essential oils. I felt like I couldn't not include essential oils into the mix. These are my favorite rollers. I haven't tried diffusing many, which that's something I'm going to be doing, but it's the Sage Wellness ones. This is the Sleep Well, which I love for nighttime. I just roll it on the bottom of my soles of my feet before bed. They really, and then of course the period one for cramps. This is amazing for cramps. I absolutely love them. I just roll it over, you know, where I'm supposed to. Laurel, it says you can apply it to the lower abdomen, the back, tips and thighs. I just roll it. Peppermint Halo, which is great for headaches. And you just apply it to the hairline for this, which I really, really like. And then last but not least, this one is really, really great for my anxiety, and this is the Yoga Grounding Blend. I just put this on my wrists, my elbows, and like on my wrists, and I just breathe it in, and it's really, really great for just calming me down and grounding me and making me not feel as anxious as I normally would without this. So now we're going to move on to kind of TV, the miscellaneous categories, which is TV, books, movies, that sort of thing. So we're gonna start with TV shows. Netflix's Alexa and Katie is really, really, really good. I absolutely love it. Highly, highly, highly recommend that one. Trying to think of what other TV. I watch the same TV shows over and over again, but that one is new. I also really like Greenhouse Academy, which is on Netflix. It's definitely more teen, that one, but it's really, really good. I highly, highly recommend it. Hitler's Inner Circle is another really, really good one. It talks about, like, I don't want to say like the puppets, but like the people surrounding him, because I feel like in history we don't get the full aspect of everyone involved. We just talk about Hitler. The Tudors, which is all about King Henry. It is historical fiction. It's not 100% accurate, but I really, really like it because it talks about Henry and all the things, and I just really, really like it. So those are kind of like the 4 main TV shows that are new to me. Moving on to movies, I will definitely say one that I just recently watched talks about the NXIVM cult. Again, highly recommend it. There is 2, but this one was just from her mother. I need to watch the one with India talking. I just haven't gotten there yet. That's on my list, so I can't really justify that. But the one with her mother, oh, it's called Behind the Headline. It's really, really good. True Cost, which is something that I watched before, but I really got into it during March, which has inspired me to own less fashion, buy less fast fashion, and etc. Number 3 is the Jeffrey Epstein documentary. I feel it is very important to talk about things such as sex trafficking, which is why I'm such a big supporter of, and human trafficking, such a big supporter of Dressember. So I definitely feel like that's something that needs to be talked about more. So those are kind of like the main 3 things that I have been watching movie-wise that I highly, highly, highly recommend. Moving on to music. So I have been really into Under My Skin by Nate Smith Music, Be Like That by Kane Brown, Be the Light by Thomas Rhett, the Lady Antebellum new album that came out like right before quarantine, I want to say. I'm obsessed with it. Carrie Underwood's Christmas album. I feel like I can't do a video without including Carrie Underwood somewhere in this. She's in here twice. That's pretty much music wise. I listen to kind of the same songs on repeat. So there's that. And moving on to books. Books is where I have quite a lot. So I have 3 physical ones with me, and then I have ones to mention that are not with me. So the first one that I have is Stamped: Racism, Anti-Racism and You. Highly, highly recommend this book from 2020. Another one that I loved, Uninvited by Liza Turkish. Living Loved When You Feel Less Than Left Out and Lonely. Absolutely love this book. And The Night Diary by Veera Harandi talks about the Hindu apartheid and all of those things, so I absolutely love it. Next is Evie Drake Starts Over. Evie Drake Starts Over is a really, really good book if you want to talk about grief. Highly, that is a book for, like, if you're grieving. I read that right after my cousin died because I needed to just have a lifeline and feel, and that book was just everything I needed. With All Due Respect by Nikki Haley, Fortitude by Dan Crenshaw, Wild Swans by Young Chang, I'm trying to remember, Pride by E.B. Zuby. I absolutely love that book. I feel like I've mentioned it 1,000 times. Everything is Figure Outable by Maria Forleo, Girl Stop Apologizing by Rachel Hollis, and I believe Red Scarf Girl by Jean Lee Lang. I really, really liked that book as well. Talking as Fast as I Can by Lauren Graham. And that is like the majority of, Blend by Mashonda Tarifi is a really, really good book if you are co-parenting or divorced. I highly, highly recommend that book. So that is kind of like the 8 books that I really, really loved this year. And we're going to move on to podcasts, and then we're done. So Dear America podcast, Leah Remedy, and the Fair Game podcast, Hey America with Alyssa Allen, Hustle Sanely podcast, trying to remember all of the podcasts. So that's pretty much all of the podcasts that I listen to. Oh, nope, and Sophia Bush's podcast. So that is my best of 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you do. If you're not subscribed, please go and subscribe. Really like my day, and I will see you all next time.